Hey everyone, welcome back to theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, that website address is theclinicaltrialsguru.com. Again, keep these questions coming. It's amazing how many questions I've been getting lately from people who usually want to remain anonymous but would like some kind of video response to their questions regarding clinical trials. So send those to Dan at theclinicaltrialsguru.com. I got one today. Actually, it was a few days ago. I'm a few days behind now, but I'm trying to play catch up. It says, Dan, thank you for your video, for your videos. You strongly recommended on your DVD, which he's referring to the Get More Studies DVD, which you should see right there on the top of this website. I recommend you get it if you need to get more studies. You strongly recommend in your DVD not to work with study brokers. That is true. I also have videos on my blog explaining why. I'm not going to get into that here. I'll probably link to it somewhere. Do you have the same opinion about SMOs, which are site management organizations? Do you think it can be beneficial at the beginning for a very small company like ours? Could you recommend any reliable SMO? I'm trying to follow all your recommendations in your DVD, which I found very interesting and useful. Thank you. I'll keep you anonymous, but I appreciate the testimonials. So shameless plug for the DVD again. So SMOs, I did a good interview. It was like an hour-long interview with Selena Chavanez from Resolve Research Solutions. She actually happens to be a clinical trial guru producer. So I'll link to her interview and to her site here so you can see it. You might want to reach out to her, talk to her. I know for the most part, SMOs, and Selena, correct me if I'm wrong, but they basically take over your business. So you will become just a doctor or a PI looking to do studies. You will get compensated from the SMO, but they take over the business. They take over the marketing. They take over the patient recruitment services. They take over negotiating your contracts and budgets. You integrate into their systems, their standard operating procedures. There are many good reasons to do that, to integrate with an SMO, but you have to know that once you do that, it's not really your business anymore. It's their business. You're just a PI or a sub-I doing studies, which for many people is fine, especially if you're having a hard time getting started. The only thing is, if you want to get all that experience and start getting all these studies, those studies now become property of the SMO because they take over the contracts, all that stuff. So SMO is very different than a broker. A broker lets you keep your business but charge you commission based on usually a percentage based on your studies that they referred you. And SMO takes over your entire practice. So they just start referring you. They start giving you studies. They start sending you the study participants. They take over your SOPs. You integrate into their SOPs. So it's not really like having your own business at that point. But many people do it. A reputable one is Resolve Research Solutions with Selena. Get a hold of her. I will include her link here. Maybe you guys can work something out. Let me know. And let me know if this answers your question, because it's very important. A lot of people get confused. We have so many acronyms in this industry. So SMO, Site Management Organization, versus a study broker. I mean, completely different. Maybe it's meant for you. I don't know. I need to know more details about you, but hopefully this answers your question. Let me know, Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com. I wanted to give my Clinical Trial Guru producers a shout out. It's Sarah Elizabeth Siegler, Resolve Research Solutions, Accurate Clinical Trials, Erdhart Clinical Trials, PTNR, Patrick Stone, Darshan Kulkarni, Biopharm Systems, Zymewire, Mozio, South Coast Clinical Trials, Breakthrough Clinical Trials, and St. Paul Medical Research Center in Miami, Florida. And again, send more of your questions. I'll be shooting another video right now. Thank you, Dan from theclinicaltrialsguru.com.